Welcome back to our channel, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how long this video is gonna be because this chapter was filled with nothing but action. A lot of pages where you could just kind of look and gaze over it and go to the next one immediately. So, it's your boy Sly Senpai back at it. Thank you for clicking back on the D Trope, our channel. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and other than that, let's get into it. This week, we gotta give another shout out to Matsumoto for two reasons. First off, he showed us that even if Iharu isn't your favorite character, he's quite literally one of the most relatable people in this series. And then second off, just like my lineup, Reno icy, boy. So whenever we first look at the cover art, you can really already tell that this chapter is gonna take a little bit of a deeper dive into Iharu's psyche, which is honestly kind of needed. I feel like we always kind of delve into Kikoro, Kafka, and Reno a lot, so I like that we're taking this deeper dive into other characters to make the series build. By the time that things culminate at the end, we really want to be able to feel and relate and like all these characters, so this is awesome. And then we start with Iharu kind of reminiscing back to his technical college days, thinking about how invincible he was back then. All his peers looked up to him because he was smarter than everybody, he trained harder than everybody, and more than anything for himself, he just was like, what kind of potential do I have to unlock? At that point, he was like, I can be somebody on the same level as General Isao, Mina Astrodo, or Captain Narumi. And whenever he says something like that, man, and to see where he's at now, how can you not help but relate to that, man? Like, I felt that in the heart, bro. Because at one point in my own life, I was morbidly obese. So I was trying to lose some weight. Early in the process, I thought that I was exercising right. I thought that I was dieting right. And I really believed that I was giving it my all. But even though I was doing all of those things, I still wasn't getting progress. So it was like, what's wrong with me? Like, what am I not doing right? Because think about the times in life where you're really trying hard at something, but for some reason, no matter how hard you try and how hard you believe, you're just not getting any results, like no positive results. You're just hit with stagnation. Like, stagnation is one of the hardest hurdles to overcome in life because it's so easy to kind of shy away from things. But whenever you get hit with stagnation, no progress, you just got to work harder. So it'll be interesting to see how this keeps on going for Iharu. So then Iharu breaks out of reminiscence and he's like, and the real person that surprises me is the true monster. And I know that they call Reno a monster because of how quickly he's progressing, but the fact that he uses the word monster is just so weird to me. I almost feel like this is early foreshadowing for something in Reno's future. I don't know what that is, but we will see. And it pans over to Reno and we finally get to see him get a full release on his suit. And tell me it didn't look awesome to see that electricity kind of coming out of his suit and him leveling the suit up. And we see him with the initial release of his full power at 43%. 43% was a dope number to see. Reno's come such a long way since the last time that we've seen him. So we see him start approaching the Hanju, running at it, and he runs up and just touches the thing's leg to immobilize it and freezes it in place. Once he freezes it in place, he jumps off to the side and takes a shot, and he's like, I don't have enough power to get to the thing's core. I gotta level up. And then basically off sheer willpower, my man levels up his suit from 43% to 46%. And even whenever Captain Ogata sees that, he's like, wait, how the fuck? After he levels up to 46%, he takes another shot at the Hanju. Still ain't enough, so he says, I gotta level up again. Levels it up to 51%. And at this point, even the person that's running the simulation with the suit is like, hey, Reno, are you okay? And then the panel goes to Reno and Reno says, yeah, my mind's never been clearer. But it's hilarious because he's saying that, but I picture his face also looking like that meme where all the veins are coming out of that dude's neck. Because just from looking at the panel, you can literally see how much strain that using this suit is literally putting on Reno's body. The veins are bulging from his eyes, his pupils are extremely dilated, and he's honed in, so I'm sure that he feels more powerful than ever. But trust me, Reno, you ain't fine. So then the chapter basically ends with Captain Ogata saying, this is bad. Which, on an obvious level, this is bad because we already know that weaponized numbered kaiju take an extreme toll on a human user's body. So the more that he's powering this suit up, quite literally the more years that it's taking off of his life. And who knows what strain it's gonna put on him after this is done. It's like, was this mission really worth giving your body up for just to show that you're compatible with the Kaiju number 6? So it'll be interesting to see what's gonna happen with Reno's body in the long haul. But in the short term, it's interesting that Captain Ogata knows that this is bad. I'm kind of wondering if maybe either General Isao or I can't think of Hikaru's mom's name, but one of them two, like they both obviously had very powerful kaiju. I know that specifically General Isao, they said that he's the only person that was compatible with Kaiju number 2 suit. So I have to wonder if somebody in the past maybe used that Kaiju number 2 suit and died from it before General Isao even got to use it. And then they just realized like Isao is quite literally the only person strong enough to use this. Kind of the same way that people are wondering, is anybody even strong enough to use Kaiju number 6 suit? So like, I'm kind of getting some similarities right there, which I predicted this. I said that I have a good feeling that Reno could be the next general in his time. Not the next one, but in his time. So, I don't know, bro. It'll be interesting to see what happens next chapter as far as like what kind of strain this is going to do to Reno. I'm scared for my boy. Other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching the video. I'm out.